The unexpected magnesium side effect after age 60. Have you ever started taking magnesium for better sleep, fewer muscle cramps, or healthier blood pressure, only to notice something unexpected happening afterward? If you're over 60, magnesium can be a truly helpful mineral. It plays a key role in muscle function, heart health, nerve balance, and even relaxation. Unfortunately, many older adults don't get enough through food alone, which is why supplements are so common. But here's something important. Even helpful nutrients can cause surprising effects when you first start taking them, or if the dose isn't quite right. Some of these changes are mild and temporary, while others can be confusing if you don't know what's happening. In this video, we'll explore 8 unexpected magnesium side effects after age 60. Some you might not associate with magnesium at all. One of them is often mistaken for a completely different health problem. But before we begin, drop your name and the city you're watching from in the comments below. Alright, let's get started. Number 1. The sudden bathroom rush. Here's something that catches a lot of people off guard. Magnesium can sometimes turn a calm morning into an urgent trip to the bathroom. This isn't necessarily a bad thing. It depends on the form and dose you're taking. For example, magnesium citrate is known for its ability to pull water into the intestines. That's exactly why doctors sometimes use it to relieve constipation. It helps things move more easily through the digestive system. But there's a catch. When the dose is too high, or when your body is more sensitive to it, this same effect can go too far. Instead of gentle relief, you may experience loose stools or even diarrhea. For older adults, especially those over 60, this can be more than just uncomfortable. Frequent bowel movements can quietly lead to dehydration, and dehydration doesn't just cause thirst, it can also affect energy levels, dizziness, blood pressure stability, and overall daily functioning. That's why it's important to pay attention to how your body responds when you first start magnesium. Everyone reacts a little differently, and what works well for one person may be too strong for another. If you've recently added magnesium to your routine and noticed changes in your digestion, there's a good chance the supplement is playing a role. Number 2. Feeling more tired than usual. This next effect might seem a bit strange at first, almost the opposite of what you'd expect. Magnesium is widely known for its ability to support relaxation, calm the nervous system, and improve sleep quality. That's why so many people take it in the evening, hoping for deeper, more restful nights. But here's the surprising part. In some cases, that same calming effect doesn't fully switch off when morning comes. For certain older adults, especially those over 60, magnesium can sometimes carry a mild, lingering effect into the daytime. Instead of just helping you wind down at night, it may leave you feeling a little more relaxed than you intended the next day. This can show up as feeling unusually sleepy, slightly sluggish, or not quite as mentally sharp as usual. Some people also describe it as a subtle drop in motivation or energy, like their usual drive just isn't as strong. It's important to note that this doesn't happen to everyone. Many people take magnesium without any daytime effects at all. When it does occur, it's often linked to taking a higher dose than the body actually needs, or using a form that has a stronger, calming impact. Because magnesium plays a role in regulating the nervous system, its effects can be powerful, even when they feel gentle. And while that's helpful for sleep, too much of that calming influence during the day can feel like fatigue or low energy. So if you've recently started magnesium and noticed you're feeling more tired, less focused, or a bit slower than usual, it may be worth considering whether the supplement is influencing how your body is balancing rest and energy throughout the day. Number 3. Unexpected dizziness. This is one side effect that often flies under the radar, but it's important to understand. Magnesium is well known for supporting heart health, and one of its benefits is helping maintain healthy blood pressure levels. It does this by relaxing blood vessels and supporting proper muscle and nerve function, which can contribute to smoother circulation. However, here's where things can get a little tricky. In some people, especially those who are already taking medication for high blood pressure, adding magnesium may enhance that blood pressure lowering effect more than expected. When blood pressure drops too low, you might start to notice subtle but noticeable symptoms. These can include dizziness, lightheadedness, or that brief spinning sensation when you stand up too quickly. Some people also describe feeling a bit unsteady or faint, especially after sitting or lying down for a while. For adults over 60, this becomes particularly important. As we age, balance and stability naturally become more sensitive, and even mild dizziness can increase the risk of slips or falls, and falls are something we always want to take seriously at this stage of life. This doesn't mean magnesium is unsafe, it simply means timing, dosage, and individual health conditions matter a lot. Everyone responds differently, especially when medications are involved. If you've recently started magnesium and noticed episodes of dizziness or feeling off balance, it's worth paying attention rather than ignoring it. The best step is to bring it up with your healthcare provider so they can review your dosage, medications, and overall routine together. Small adjustments can often make a big difference in keeping you both safe and feeling your best. Number 4. Muscle weakness instead of muscle relief. This is one of those effects that surprises a lot of people because it goes against what magnesium is usually known for. Magnesium is commonly praised for helping with muscle cramps, tightness, and general muscle tension. It plays an important role in muscle contraction and relaxation, which is why many people take it to feel looser, more comfortable, and less prone to cramping. But here's the interesting twist. When magnesium intake becomes too high, the effects can sometimes shift in the opposite direction. Instead of feeling more supported or physically steady, some people may notice unusual muscle weakness. Movements can feel a bit heavier than usual, and muscles may seem to fatigue more quickly during normal daily activities. In some cases, it can even feel like your strength just isn't quite what it used to be. This side effect is not very common, but it can happen especially when magnesium builds up in the body. People with reduced kidney function are at higher risk because the kidneys are responsible for clearing excess magnesium from the bloodstream. That's why balance is so important. Magnesium is essential, but like many nutrients, it works best within the right range. Too little can cause problems, but too much can also create unexpected effects. The key takeaway is simple but powerful. More is not always better. Your body thrives on balance, not extremes. If you ever notice unexplained muscle weakness after starting magnesium, it's worth reassessing your dosage and checking in with a healthcare professional to make sure everything is aligned with your individual needs. Number 5. Nausea and stomach discomfort. Here's something you don't often hear in supplement ads, but it's worth knowing. While magnesium is widely used for its health benefits, some people notice it doesn't always sit comfortably with their digestive system. After taking it, they may experience symptoms like nausea, mild stomach cramping, bloating, or a general sense of digestive discomfort. This reaction can feel frustrating, especially when you're taking something that's supposed to help you feel better. But in most cases, it doesn't mean magnesium is bad for you. It's usually about how you're taking it. Different forms of magnesium can affect the body in different ways. For example, some types are more easily absorbed while others tend to stay longer in the digestive tract, which can lead to irritation. The dosage also plays a big role. A higher dose than your body is used to can overwhelm the system and trigger stomach upset. The encouraging part is that these issues are often manageable. Many people find that switching to a gentler form of magnesium or simply taking it with meals makes a noticeable difference. Spreading the dose throughout the day can also help reduce discomfort. Still, your body's signals matter. If you consistently feel unwell every time you take magnesium, it's not something to brush aside. That reaction is your body giving you feedback. Instead of pushing through discomfort, it's better to pause and reassess, whether that means adjusting the type, lowering the dose, or speaking with a healthcare professional. Magnesium should support your well-being, not make you feel worse. Number 6. Interference with certain medications. This is one effect that doesn't really feel like a side effect, but it can quietly make a big difference in your health. Magnesium is generally safe and beneficial, but it can interact with several common medications that many older adults use. This includes certain antibiotics, medications for osteoporosis, and thyroid treatments. What's important to understand is not that magnesium makes these medications dangerous, but that it can interfere with how well your body absorbs them. So even if you're taking your medication exactly as prescribed and also taking magnesium correctly, one of them may not be working at its full strength. That means you might not get the full benefit you're expecting without even realizing why. This is why timing becomes so important. In many cases, simply separating magnesium and certain medications by a few hours can help reduce this interaction and allow both to work properly, It's a small adjustment, but it can make a meaningful difference in effectiveness. If you're regularly taking prescription medication and have recently added magnesium to your routine, it's a good idea to double-check the timing with your healthcare provider or pharmacist. Magnesium can be very helpful, but like many supplements, it works best when it fits carefully into your overall medication routine rather than overlapping with it. Number 7. The hidden risk for people with kidney problems. Now we're getting into something that many people never hear about, but it's really important for safety. Your kidneys play a major role in keeping your magnesium levels balanced. They filter out what your body doesn't need and help maintain the right amount circulating in your blood. When everything is working well, this system is very efficient. But if kidney function is reduced, which becomes more common with age, this balance can change. The kidneys may not remove excess magnesium as effectively, allowing it to slowly build up in the body over time. When magnesium levels become too high, it can start to affect how your body functions. Some possible signs include unusual muscle weakness, low blood pressure, confusion or difficulty thinking clearly, irregular heartbeat, and a deep sense of fatigue that doesn't match your activity level. These symptoms don't happen in healthy individuals using normal doses, but they are a known risk when magnesium accumulates, especially in people with kidney disease or impaired kidney function. That's why healthcare professionals are often very cautious about magnesium supplements in individuals with kidney issues. It's not about avoiding magnesium completely, it's about making sure the dose is appropriate and safe for your specific situation. If you're over 60 and have any history of kidney concerns, reduced kidney function, or related medical conditions, it's especially important to speak with your doctor before taking higher doses of magnesium. A simple conversation can help ensure you're getting the benefits of magnesium without putting unnecessary strain on your body. Number 8. Better sleep that feels strange at first. And finally, we come to a side effect that often surprises people, but many actually come to appreciate it over time. One of the most well-known benefits of magnesium is its ability to support relaxation and help the nervous system settle. Because of this, many older adults notice their sleep starting to change after adding it to their routine. In a good way, sleep can become deeper, longer, and more continuous. That sounds like a dream outcome, and for many people, it is. But at the beginning, these changes can feel a little unfamiliar. Some people report experiencing more vivid dreams than usual. Others notice they're sleeping longer hours than they're used to, or waking up feeling slightly different, almost like their sleep quality has shifted in a noticeable way. This happens because magnesium influences the balance of calming neurotransmitters in the brain, helping the body move more easily into rest and repair mode. When that system becomes more supported, your sleep architecture can change, especially if your body was previously low in magnesium. While this isn't a harmful side effect, it can definitely feel unexpected if you're not prepared for it. Any change in sleep patterns tends to stand out quickly because sleep is such a sensitive part of daily life. The encouraging part is that, for most people, these adjustments settle over time. Once the body adapts, the result is often more consistent rest and better sleep quality overall. So, while it may feel a little unusual at first, this is one of those magnesium effects that many people eventually view as a positive improvement rather than a problem. Here's the truth about magnesium after age 60. For many people, magnesium can be an extremely helpful nutrient that supports sleep, muscle function, heart health, and overall wellness. But supplements aren't completely risk-free. The same magnesium that helps one person feel better may cause unexpected side effects in someone else. That's why it's important to pay attention to how your body responds, choose appropriate dosages, and speak with your healthcare provider if you have existing medical conditions or take prescription medications. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Have you ever taken magnesium supplements? Did you notice any unexpected side effects, or did it help you feel better? Share your experience in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest health and wellness tips.